Good morning YouTube. I'm out on Dartmoor this morning, the beautiful but windy Dartmoor, and I bought a new action camera. £25 it cost me, and apparently this could be a GoPro beta because I usually use a GoPro for the filming for these vlogs. So what I'm going to do today is film with the GoPro, also film with my new action camera, and we're going to compare the two side by side, and we're going to look at the visual quality, the audio quality of this new cheap camera, and see if it really is better than a GoPro, better than like a DJI Osmo. I don't have one of those, so I can't compare it to it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to head up to Westmill Tour up here in front of me and give them a test, see how they fare on this windy autumn Dartmoor morning. I've come up onto Westmill Tor, which is hopefully going to give me a bit of shelter from the wind, although it seems to be swirling around in all directions. As much as the wind isn't ideal conditions for hiking, it is ideal conditions for this video, because as windy as it is today, it's often very windy on Dartmoor, and the GoPro that I'm filming on at the moment handles that wind really well. So you will hear a bit of wind noise, but it tends to muffle it quite well, and I don't have to shout too loud to be heard over the wind. So I can turn around in any direction, and even with the wind coming from behind me, you can hopefully still hear me. Although I'm saying that, you probably can't. But I'm going to test the Apeman up here as well, and just walk around chatting into that. So we're going to test the video quality of the two. We're going to test the audio quality of the two when I'm kind of standing in more shelter, probably up in between those rocks there. Then I'm going to go right up onto the top of those rocks, and we'll test the audio quality in some strong wind, because it is pretty strong today. Now, I usually use this camera for filming the vlog sections of my hikes. It's a GoPro Hero 7 Silver. Not brand new or state-of-the-art by any standards, but it's still a fairly expensive, kind of mid-range, I guess, action camera, and it's always done the job well for me. But today I'm testing it against this camera, the Apeman A77 action camera, which I bought for just £25. And if it can do the exact same job to the same standard as the GoPro Hero 7, but for a fraction of the price, it could be a brilliant alternative. So I'm going to start with the video test for the GoPro. Both of these cameras can film in 4K, or you know, the Apeman claims it can film in 4K for 25 quid. I'm yet to be convinced. But I usually film on the GoPro in 1080p, even though it can do 4K. So for practical reasons, I'm going to test both of them in 1080p today against each other. But if you want to see a video where I test them both in 4K, then let me know in the comments and maybe I'll film that as well. But yeah, we're going to start with the GoPro video test. So won't be speaking, but we'll be clambering around on these rocks and yeah, just seeing what it looks like, and then we'll compare it to the Apeman A77. Let's go. And this is the Apeman A77 video quality test. So here, just for a direct comparison between the two, we've got the Apeman video on the left and the GoPro video on the right. But I found a relatively sheltered spot behind part of West Mill Tor, and this is filming on the GoPro, so you can hear what the audio quality sounds like on that. And now I'm going to switch to filming on the Apeman, just like this. And now you can hear what it sounds like on the Apeman. Hopefully the video quality is good, because I'm not going to go back and film anything in post with this one, kind of when I'm editing. I'm going to do all of the filming here and now, so you guys can experience it as I experienced it when I edited. So I don't know if you can even hear me now, let alone in a minute when I walk up on top of the Tor in gale force wind. Well, here we are, highest point on West Mill Tor, bloody windy, and I'm having to sit down because I was almost getting blown off my feet, stood up there. But yeah, this is the GoPro audio, and this is part of having an outdoor YouTube channel. I have to film in a dynamic environment, so any camera I have has to be able to handle the wind and the rain. It's not raining today, but it's definitely windy. But it is gorgeous up here. That's where we've been exploring, all over West Mill Tor, up to there. Those are the two highest points in southern England. Yes Tor up there, High Willow's up there. But now I'm going to switch over to the Apeman, and let's hope you can still hear me. This is the Apeman audio test. In the heavy wind, my hat's clinging on for dear life. That's where we've been exploring. And yeah, hopefully you can still hear me. I'm trying kind of turning the camera around. I'm not sure exactly where the microphone is in this camera, and the GoPro is placed on the back. Where's that gone? Oh. Rescued the hat. This hat is done up as tight as it can go, and it's blown off twice. It's as much a test of my 4-class hat today, and decathlon, than it is this camera. But I'm going to walk out around the corner here, so get hit by the wind a little bit. Not in the shelter of the rocks. And yeah, hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know how this is coming out. It's going to go again. It's not quite as windy. Now I'm a little bit lower down. Now I'm up there. It is going to go. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully this has been useful. I will say one thing. This Apeman camera absolutely eats through its battery. I've only been filming for 15 minutes. Out of the 3 hours that you can film on the micro SD card, because the Apeman can only take a maximum of a 32 gig micro SD card, whereas my GoPro has got a 128 gig, I think, in there at the moment. I don't know if that's the maximum GoPro can take, but it's 4 times as much as the maximum the Apeman can take. So yeah, I've been filming for 15 minutes of the 3 hours of filming that gives you, and I'm halfway through the battery. It's not amazingly economical with its battery. And yeah, I'm guessing that means you've probably only got about half hour of filming before the battery runs out, which isn't great really, is it? So that's definitely going to be a limitation. But hopefully, with these little vlog segments, something like that, to use in the video, that shouldn't be too bad. Half hour isn't too bad filming time on my walks. My hikes are usually half hour long. Obviously I tend to have a lot more footage than that, and I just cut it down, but yeah, we should be able to make do with that, I think. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the audio comes out well and the video comes out well, and we'll be able to use this camera again. But thanks very much for watching this little testing video. Something a little bit different, but again, that's what the second channel's for. Videos that don't quite fit in with the hiking, wild camping, budget gear reviews that I do on my main channel. Yeah, thanks